Evaluative thinking with Jordan the judge. Jordan is the owl, and he is back at the back table, back there. The memory chant for him, we do a balance scale with our arms because, you know, we talk about how sometimes the symbol for justice is the balance scale. And so we do evaluative thinking. Evaluative thinking. We use considerations. We use considerations to find out which answer is best. Which answer is best. And so then we go on to talk about considerations. What does that mean? One of the neatest activities in the book I really liked was Ira Sleeps Over. Are you all familiar with the book Ira Sleeps Over? And you read the story, and then they make a list of considerations why he should take his bear with him for the sleepover, considerations why he should not, and then, you know, how do you use those considerations to come to a decision. The example I put in your packet, it is Jordan's notable necessities, and I think I have some of those cards cut out, and they're back on the table with Jordan back there. But there are 3 options. They can bake a cake, they can build a doghouse, they can paint a picture. And there are 8 cards of materials they would need to accomplish that task. Well, what they have to decide, they have to choose 2 of the items to leave out. And then they have to put in order, rank the other 6 items from 1 to 6 of importance. Really neat to give different groups the same activity and see how they approach it differently, because they always have different reasons for leaving out certain items and why they think one item is more important than the next. It's fascinating to hear their different thinking on that. I'm going to go back to Max's. I forgot to tell you his thinking chant. And this one was the most challenging for the kids. But they felt such a sense of accomplishment when they finally figured it out. And some of them picked it up real quickly. I've heard there's a connection between how much rhythm a student has and how well they do in reading. And so it's kind of interesting to watch the kids that were able to pick this up quickly and the ones that really struggled with it. But because he deals with shapes and patterns, I thought we should do a pattern as we were saying his chant. So we did this. If everybody wants to try it. Visual, spatial, perception. Visual, spatial, perception. We look for different shapes and patterns. Different shapes and patterns to find the one solution that works. The one solution that works. So it takes a little practice for some of them to be able to coordinate all that, but eventually they do, and so they feel a real sense of accomplishment. So I think that we've gotten through all the thinkers. Is there any?
Hi, my name is Dodie Merritt, and this is the Primary Education Thinking Skills Program, or P.E.T.S as we'd like to call it. It focuses on the 21st century skills of critical and creative thinking. My colleagues and I bring together over 65 years of experience in the classrooms in putting together a variety of activities in 6 units that focus on visual, convergent, divergent, and evaluative thinking for primary students.